started in the automotive aftermarket business, making $16,000 a year. Had a wife, a second child on the way, and a mortgage during the recession of 1980. And we were dipping into my savings. I knew I wasn't going to make it. Saw an ad said, make $25,000 selling copiers. And I responded because I wanted the $25,000. Within approximately 1 year, I was given the responsibility of hiring and training other sales reps and eventually overseeing 3 offices. Back then, they were locked in on high-price rentals. When the Japanese manufacturers first came out with the plain paper copiers, if we could get a demo in front of somebody, a decision maker, and show him prints coming off on his letterhead, copies of larger ledger-size sheets, reduction and enlargement, the machine sold themselves. I recognized early that the thing that differentiated us from other companies was the service that the technicians and the rest of the company provided. And when I left Key and went to a second company for 1 year, I realized that without that service, sales was infinitely harder because it was hard to go back and make a second sale to a company that didn't like you. So when we started our own company, we knew we had to have an emphasis on relationships with our customers and quality service, taking care of them like we'd want to be taken care of. In the beginning, there was a lot of balls to juggle. It was myself and Cindy and 1 technician. Cindy was also 7.5 months pregnant when we started. So our first hire after the service technician was Cindy's sister. Her primary responsibility was to take Sarah outside when she was crying, our first daughter, so Cindy could work the phones and I could be there undisturbed. So we had a babysitter at the office. One of our first larger sales was, I believe, 15 units to a regional library system. At that time, we were still the 3 of us, worked into the evening, and I think over the weekend, unboxing equipment with our technician, helping set it up, and of course also delivering it. I can remember driving the minivan, maybe 2 copiers in the back and some cabinets strapped to the roof. The culture back then was like a big family. I think from the very beginning, it felt like family. Most of our original technician, our original salesperson, admin people had been with us for a number of years. As a matter of fact, the first couple of admin people that we hired were family. In 2013, when we were able to build our own custom building, 13,000 plus square foot, it made us feel legitimate, made us feel like we were now a contender. I also think it projected more stability and possibly security for our customers and employees. Today, I think there's a lot more opportunity than we've ever had out there because we can provide a customer with one-stop shopping with all things technology. We have not only the copiers and the printers, but the document storage, the DocuWare, the IT services, their outsourced help desk. We help them grow, help them become more secure. I can definitely see that we'll continue to experience phenomenal growth. I would hope, and my belief is that we can maintain the family culture that we now feel through activities, bringing employees together on a quarterly basis. Compared to the large organizations, customers and employees can quickly become a number. Here at Altek, each employee, we know they have a family, we know what their issues are oftentimes. They're sharing them with us and we feel for them. We go through hard times, we go through celebrations with them. And same to our customers. We have to maintain that personal touch. The community has supported us from day one. And as we grew and became more successful, that we would also contribute to the community around us. Local schools, libraries, big brothers, big sisters. Several of our customers that work with dependency, drug and alcohol dependency and depression. We've tried to be large supporters of them each year with their fundraisers. Any way in which we can contribute back to make our community a better place for the other businesses and people to live.